Hey y'all, so it's Monday Madness. Rob is home, stayed home for the morning because he was able to make the kids their breakfast. London wakes up, but he wakes up in the middle of the night sometimes and is like screaming, hey, don't hit each other, please. Which is annoying sometimes, especially now that I'm not feeling 100%. And then also, like, of course, I still have a newborn baby, so I don't sleep at all. So, yeah, but I'm walking down this long behind hill, child. I'm not able to go to the gym just yet, just because there's a lot going on in the house. So I'm low-key using this as a workout, because, baby, this is a downward hill. And then pushing 60 pounds up the hill is insane. Yeah, and it's about half of a mile long uphill. And like when I say uphill, I mean like uphill. But yeah, that's how I'm able to, I feel like, you know, my way of getting my exercise. Baby, my legs was hurting. I had shin splints, my thighs, my butt. I was like, okay, if I could get the glute workout while I can, then okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So yeah. But our fireplace came in and Rob built it. I think I'm a little underwhelmed. What? Butterfly? You saw a butterfly? I'm a little underwhelmed. It's nothing wrong with it because it just looks kind of bland. Like it looks kind of just like bleh. Like it's not terrible, but it's not like it's not giving the cozy vibe that let's go this way, that I wanted it to give. So, but yeah, I feel like I'm kind of like betting on myself with this YouTube thing because like I don't have anything to lose and I'm low-key tired of wanting to have, stop kicking each other, wanting to have built a community, but then, you know, like going through the trenches, and it's like low-key the reason why I'm not consistent with my content is because like I'll have like a calm moment where everything, like for the last few weeks, like I would have had my structure, so like I'm ready to, you know, record and share. But then something happens and then it's like 3 more weeks of stop, or we're going back home, Lyndon. And then it's like pure chaos. Like there's stuff that needs to be done and da, 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 da. And so now I'm just like, I just thought, like, I had the epiphany that, honestly, stop, London. That I'm just going to take you guys with me through trees, through the chaos. Because that's the only way I can be consistent. So 1 minute it's going to be chaotic, and 1 minute it's not going to be chaotic. 1 minute it's going to be like, girl, what is going on? And the next minute it's gonna be like, oh wow, that's so calm, that's so nice. So that's the channel you're gonna get. That's what's going on here. But we made it to the park. But yeah, love you guys. Bye. All right, what do you guys want to do? Mommy needs some water. That was a long walk. All right, come on. You ready? You don't want to? You ready? You want to try it? Come on. You ready? Hold on. Hold on. Good job. What, baby? You gotta spin it, Lyndon. Not you. spin this. Look, you gotta go like this. You can share, Lillian. Bro. Yeah, that lasted all but maybe 20 minutes. Shout. 20, 25 minutes. I'll see the exact time. But Lillian started throwing a fit. But yeah, I'm trying to do this new regimen because I need more time, more consistent time to actually do a new consistent like walk. Because I need to be able to get work done for at least 2 hours for like editing and everything. So yeah, this is all like trial. Y'all, do y'all see this here? Do y'all see this here? Hold on. Let me show y'all this deck. Okay, without showing y'all, but showing y'all, y'all see that? All right. Okay, so you see what I mean? Like, it's just like it's cute, but it's just not done. It's just not done. Like, I'm finishing this painting, which I'm really excited. I'm either gonna put that there or like put some paintings. And I was thinking about putting this on a platform and then putting like maybe a plant. I don't know. But this tree is actually about to go. That's what this is. So we're gonna do an unboxing and I'm gonna put it in that planter and put that over there in that corner. So yeah. So Rob just dropped off this painting. Look at this. Isn't this nice? I think this is so pretty. So I think I'm gonna put it upside down like this. I like it better with the dark more at the top and then the bottom. But isn't this nice? I'm good, girl. I'm good. Welcome to the land of the rose. Look at how tall this tree is. Like, this looks like a tree. Alright, so I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put it. So these stuff in this corner are about little bit in this little bench. That way, you need to sweep right in. I think I'm starting to fill space. Starting to fill it. Pieces are coming together. Pieces are coming together. And this is home goes. Isn't this cute? Look at this. Look at the texture wall. She's cute. She's cute. So let's put her. The only thing with this pot is that it doesn't have a flat bottom. Damn. I can't use this pot. After return the pot because I don't have, even though it looks nice, it just doesn't have a flat bottom. Maybe do it like this. This is cute, right? You like it? It's cool. Be gentle, Lyndon. You guys ready to eat? It's so cool, Lily. Yeah. Lyndon, be gentle, Babas. What colors do you see? Green. Good job, Mamas. What color is that? Good job. What color is that? Yellow. Good job. What color is that? Yellow. Good job. What color is that? Okay. Exactly. It's like a tail kind of thing going on. What, baby? Chips? Yeah. You want some chips, little boy? You need to eat like more than just chips. You're not just gonna have chips. We're gonna have lunch. Oh. This is going in the twins' one.
It's time to wake up.
So I'm trying to get something new with the twins. I wanted some fried egg. My friend Kyrie put on his story he was eating fried eggs, and I was like, ooh, I haven't had fried eggs in quite some time. So let's see how these vegetarian babies do with a fried egg. Put it on some cheese on top. You know, cheese always makes kids eat food. Okay, let's see. They're not really picky, so I think they'll like it. And I am heating up some leftover Spanish rice to give with a fried egg. I feel like that would be good with some fruit for breakfast. I don't know. I just didn't feel like cooking it and have the egg, so there we go.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First, would you like to learn with us today?
How are you? I'm pretty good. You know, the weather is kind of sucky today. It's giving rainy fall, which I'm not mad at. Not mad at all. But that gets me to thinking, what are we doing for the fall and the winter time? inside. Warm weather is a stay-at-home mom's best friend, okay? Because guess what? We can go outside, baby. We can go outside. We can go outside. As long as it's not super, super, like, deadly hot, we're going outside, baby. Because they can just run. Run, play, destroy, touch, dig, whatever. Who cares? It's not your house. You feel me? Like, and I love that for kids. But in wintertime, it's like, all right, we're in the house. So like I'm trying to figure out what exactly I'm trying to do for the fall and the winter for the kids. And I tried to designate downstairs to be like the family play area where like, but I honestly feel like I'm gonna end up working my way down there to like, cause this space is like the immediate what you see, what you come in, what you walk in. The basement and upstairs, like the kids' room and the bathroom and the learning room are done. Our bedroom is not done. But I'm like trying to get this whole area because we're having a housewarming and I want there to be like people will be able to sit down, you know? So that's kind of why I'm prioritizing that. And also like the dining room table for our family because I honestly want to get into the habit of like eating together. And I know that's kind of like cliche, like, oh, I want to eat together. But like in the early part of my childhood, I ate as a family. And it's a sensitive topic, but like, it's like, as an adult, like when I got older, we stopped doing it and that like shifted a lot in our dynamic in our family. And a turning point in my childhood when like my family stopped eating dinner. I don't know exactly what it is. If you're a psychologist, if you know anything regarding like, so I think I saw a study about that. But like I have to look into it, but just emotionally, I feel like we all should eat together as a family. Like, why not? You know, we can take a moment to just enjoy a meal together, and it just is time to be spent, conversations to be had, especially as the kids get older, because yeah, they're babies right now and our conversations are literal babbles, but like eventually they will be talking, and I want to be able to establish a good, you know, rapport with them. Their lives, I feel, are going to be very different. We're building a non-traditional life for them, which is great, but it's also like I still want to hold traditional values, and like as they go out into this world, I want them to hold traditional values in certain aspects, because family is the like stepping stool for the rest of your life, low key. So like I kind of take this role really, really seriously. So being able to have and establish whatever that bond is that is established over a dinner, yeah, that's what I want. So I'm excited about that. But I need to get the dining room chairs. What I was saying yesterday, which was finances be financing, child. For real. Like of course I wanna like buy everything, you feel me? Just buy everything and be like boom, 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 boom. But baby, the way this money is set up, it's like ooh, ooh, ooh. So I gotta take it in chunks. That's what I've been doing, chunks. And people like shout out to grandparents. Okay, shout out to grandparents. Sent a lot of this stuff for the kids' room and the learning room, which I love because I like invest in there. I'll handle like, you know, the home, like invest in the kids. Like, we love that. We love an investment in the kid. So I'm super grateful for that. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying was like I'm taking chunks, but I need to figure out exactly what type of chairs I want for that space. And I think I have it and like a vision of exactly the type of chairs now that I see what it looks like. They're a classic shape with arms. They're like a decent width. It's a wicker back black frame. Child. That's a mouthful, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna get 6 of those maybe. We'll see. But it's weird because it's like it sounds like a lot, like oh I need 6 chairs, like 6 people, but whole time I'm a family of 5 as of now. In 2 years, I went from me to a family of 5. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying right now? Like, so it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I enjoy being a mom. I enjoy all of this. But sometimes I look back and I'm like, wow. Like, it was like a 180, 1000% a 180, you know? And I love it here. I don't know. It's surprising sometimes that this is my life. I don't know if moms can relate. Other moms can relate. Can you guys relate? Drop in the comment box. Like, can you relate to the whole, like, if you look and you're like, bro, I'm a whole mother? Is that weird? Like, is it crazy? Is this like, you know, older moms? Like, I've started recently seeing things on TikTok that show like older ladies kind of like talking to us. I want to hear them say like, does motherhood age on you, like in the sense where it's like you under like we're just new moms? Is this just a new mom feeling? Like it's just eventually that's just gonna be all encompassing. We're gonna be so far away from who we used to be that we don't even remember who that is. Like that's devastating just to even think about. That's deep, child. That's deep. I wanna know. I don't know. I feel like, but then it's like, we're supposed to like let go of who we are, right? Of like who we used to be, because that person clearly is gone. Like clearly, like at least they should have. You know, like sometimes you be seeing. I don't like the mom shame, so I don't know my business. The child, majority of us, it be changing us, and it's like that's a good thing. And I know every human is ever changing. Even if you don't have kids. So it's just kind of like, it's inevitable. I feel like becoming a mom is such a drastic biological change. Like our DNA actually changes, which is crazy. It's kind of like that whole like saying like, oh, it's a mom. Like low key, am I a crunchy mom by thinking like, oh, I feel like mom should be celebrated on a birthday as well, because it's like, baby, that was a rebirth that now I remember. Like, you feel me? When you're born, you don't know what's going on. You just come out. You don't even know you exist. But the mama? Oh, baby, I know what's going on. And yeah, I see the drastic shift in like rebirth. It's so crazy. It's so cool. It's so crazy. I loved like that transition, and it's like the twilight zone. I was talking to my homegirl Tristan, and I was just like, it was like earlier, like when I first had Leia, I was like, I'm in twilight zone, and like I missed that. Like I remember what that felt like with the twins, and this was just like the same thing, but this time around it was easier for me because it was like I only had one baby, and it was like I was physically way more uncomfortable, baby. Let me tell you, my body hurts. Even sometimes, like if I do too much now and I'm 4 months postpartum, like I'm like, okay, it's a little sore. But in the beginning, baby, oh, I was in pain. My whole body hurts. There would be times where like I was in my two weeks, I was literally standing up like with shooting pain, and I couldn't move like crippling. It was so bad. So bad. And even to this day, my hips, like I have to sleep with something like in between my knees still, like how I did when I was pregnant. I have to sleep because it like my hips got super wide, and like that whole what is it, that relaxing acid that's in our bodies when you're like pregnant and breastfeeding. I'm still breastfeeding, so like I still have it running through my system. I think that's what's like making my hips super just not stable, baby. I don't feel stable, so like I have to have something to support my hips new with, because it feels like my hips are like, that's what it feels like. It feels like it's turned up. And I think because that's like low-key one of the positions I did when I like was pushing Leia out. I did this thing where you like put your knees together. Yeah, that's what I did. It was crazy. it was crazy. Like, I was just thinking about it. Somebody had hit me up and was like, "Why haven't you done your birth story?" And I was like, I don't know. Like, that was probably the most. At one point, I like just focused in. I went zoned in and was just like, I need to get this baby out of me. Like, I was like, I need to get this baby out of me. And like, because I had an epidural, that epidural baby, half my side was numb, the other half was not. So like, and it was like that. And I tried to ride it out because I was thinking like, I don't want to keep upping like the medicine dosage. But because they were like, well, I mean, that like all it was just it was just a lot. So I was just like, because I really didn't even want the epidural, but I needed the epidural because I was vomiting, child. Like, baby, I had to get induced. 10 out of 10, but not recommend. Now that I know I can carry and I can push the baby off, there's no complications. My blood pressure was high enough. I was completely healthy. Thank God. I'm so grateful for that. Next time, I'm gonna do something different. Like, because, baby, I was throwing up. I started throwing up. Because I'm gonna let my body just go into labor next time. All that to be said, I'm just gonna let my body just go into labor because they gave me the Foley balloon and it like, first they gave me something they put up there, but it was fine. I didn't feel it for real. It was like fine. Then once that dilated a little bit, it helped it dilate a little bit. Then they put the Foley balloon up. That stayed in for about like 5 hours before I was just like, let's get it on. It was, baby, I started throwing up. I knew once I started throwing up, because I started throwing up before the final. Because the final one was like, baby, my body went into this wave of contraction. I said, hell. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. My body vomited. I was just vomiting. And it was like it was so intense. I was just like, and from that point, my brain, like, I get why they say, like, you need to train your mind. Like, next pregnancy, I will definitely be, if I want to I want to go into labor, I want to be prepared of what I'm going to experience. Now that I've experienced forced labor, I'm going to know what it's like differently for, like, progressive, because it is, like, drastically different. Like, it's night and day, because it progresses in natural labor. It's just here labor with induced. So yeah, next time I'm just gonna let it happen naturally. If everything is okay, and I have to get my mind right, because baby, that moment that last wave of contraction set, I said my brain clicked off and was like, I am dying. Like, I don't know, it like that's what my body felt like. It felt like I was dying. Like, it was just like, that's it. Like, that's it's over. And from there, like, the lady was talking, she was like, I think everybody saw the look on my face, because everybody kind of had the same reaction. Like, nobody was panicking. Everybody was talking to me really nicely. They were like, because at first I was like, yeah, we can put in the order. And when you put in the order or put in the whatever for an epidural, they like have to send it to the system. Like, it's kind of like a process. And like, I was like, put it in place for maybe like within like 2 hours, 3 hours, you know, like that type of thing. Girl, she was like, no, it wasn't even epidural. It was something else. I can't remember, baby. I should have did this a minute ago, but it was something else that they're gonna give me instead. That was like a step under epidural. And then they both looked at me and they're like, no, we can just go ahead and do the epidural. Like, you don't have to go through this, you know, right? And I was just like, you know what? You're right. I don't. And please put it in, because I already said, like, going in there, I was just like, I don't know what to expect. I would like to try to go natural. I know what my body's limits are, in the sense of like what I feel like I can mentally take without any preparation. And I know that when I'm in a lot of pain, I will vomit. That's the highest level of pain I've ever been in my life. I've always vomited. So like, I'm like, that's just my pain tolerance. I don't know how to explain it. So when that happened, I was just like, yeah, go ahead, put it in. But at that point, my brain was like, I was freaking out because I was like, I know this another contraction is coming. So when are they coming? Because I don't want to be in that type of pain and vomiting, potentially vomiting again while trying to get an epidural and not having to stay still. Like my brain, I started freaking out because I was like, this is so much. Like it was so much mentally. That's what it felt like. Mentally, it was just so much because I was just like, baby, what? What is this? This is so new. Like I felt like even though I had twins before, I walked in and laid down on a table, and then they put something in my spinal tap in my back, poked me around 12 times. Literally, it took me forever to get numb. That was another whole experience, and I talked about that in my past, the birthing story with the twins. That took forever. But essentially, I didn't go through any of it. So I was like, it was a completely new experience. It felt like I was a first time mom. I'm technically am a first time mom of a singleton because it's night and day. Twin pregnancy is completely different from singleton pregnancy, like 1000%. But yeah, so yeah, like it was just a lot. It was just a lot to me where I wasn't prepared, which I think in the future I will be more prepared and I'll be in a different space in life where I will feel prepared. You know, and reading a little bit more on it, especially since I'm gonna be older when I'm having my last baby or my next baby, whatever. I feel like after that, like I really don't care. Like if we're in a financially good space, I will have as many kids as I healthily. Let me say, healthily. And low-key, let me not even say that because baby, I'm stopping after 6. 6, I'm done. Because at that point, I feel like I'm missing out on stuff. I'm missing out on stuff. I am missing out on stuff. I have to be. I have to be missing out on something. Somebody somewhere needs to. Yeah. So we'll see. Alright, I'm out of here.